video tutorial. Make sure you're wearing ESD finger cuffs and wrist straps throughout the process. Fasten the straps so it feels tight against the skin to connect the cables to the ESD monitor. Disassembly tools: upper decoration removal jig, protective jig, disassembly jig, lower decoration aligning jig, double-sided tape, plastic pry, eject tool, sandpaper number 180, and disassembly card. Power off the phone and attach protective film to the phone screen to prevent the screen from being scratched. Use the eject tool to remove the card tray from the left side of the phone. Place the phone on the table with the screen facing down. Put the protective jig around the upper decoration to prevent the rear casing from being scratched. Use the sandpaper to polish the glass upper decoration. Ensure that the surface is completely polished. Use the lint-free cloth with alcohol to clean the attaching surface of the disassembly jig and the decoration. Take a piece of adhesive and remove the release paper from the bottom of the adhesive. Attach the adhesive to the upper decoration. Press on the adhesive to attach it tightly. Remove the release paper from the top of the adhesive. Put the disassembly jig on the adhesive. Note, the jig must not exceed beyond the decoration. Place the disassembly jig vertically to the upper long end of the decoration. Take the lower long end as the axis and pull up on the decoration from the outside to inside. If the decoration is not removed from the casing, repeat the preceding steps until it is completely removed. When removing the decoration, pull one end of the adhesive with reasonable force to separate the jig and the adhesive. Note, do not pull the adhesive upward. Take an aligning decoration and place it on the surface of the lower decoration. Ensure that they are completely overlapping. Insert the plastic pry into the screw hole and put the lower decoration. Pry and lift up the decoration. Remove the 7 screws from the phone with a torque of 1.0 kilograms force centimeters. Hold the top of the phone with the phone bottom facing up. Use the disassembly card to hold the round corner of the rear casing. Raise the corner with reasonable force to create a gap between the front casing and rear casing. Use the disassembly card to raise another corner until a large gap opens at the bottom. Hold the front casing and rear casing each with one hand and separate them. Remove the 6 screws successively from the headset, front camera BTV plate, LCD BTV plate, main FPC BTV plate, and main board with a torque of 1.0 kilograms force centimeters. Use the plastic tweezers to remove the headset plate, front camera BTV plate, LCD BTV plate, and main FPC BTV plate. Open the battery BTV, then the 2 BTVs of the main FPC on the main board, and the BTV on the secondary board. Remove the main FPC. Open the LCD BTV. Use the tweezers to take the coaxial cable out of the slot. Note, do not touch the subboard components or the front casing spring. Open the coaxial cable connectors on the main board and remove the coaxial cable. Use the plastic pry to pry open the headset holder FPC BTV. Open the front camera BTV and remove the front camera. Remove the headset holder from the top of the headset. Note, do not pull the FPC to remove the headset holder from the casing to avoid damaging the FPC. Use the plastic pry to unclip clip number 2 between the main board and the front casing. Slowly pry up the main board to separate it from the front casing. Remove the main board with your hand. Note, Make sure the BTV is completely unclipped. Use the plastic pry to pry open the rear camera BTV. Pry open the adhesive between the camera FPC and the port. Remove the camera. Note: do not pull the FPC with excessive force to avoid damaging the FPC. Remove the proximity sensor cover and receiver. Use the plastic tweezers to open the fingerprint sensor BTV. Pry open the adhesive between the fingerprint sensor and shielding casing. Remove the fingerprint sensor. Note: do not pull on the FPC with excessive force. Use the electric screwdriver or screwdriver to remove the 2 screws from the subboard and speaker. The torque should be 1.0 kg/cm². Pry up the USB subboard from the right side and remove the subboard. Use the plastic pry to separate the speaker from the left side and separate it from the front casing. Insert the disassembly card between the battery and LCD FPC. Pry up to separate the battery from the front casing. Disassembly complete. Thanks for watching.